Good afternoon, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And this is going to be our trailer reaction for Chaos Walking. This was supposed to come out in 2019. They started filming it in like 2016, 2017. Apparently, there was a bunch of reshoots.
That's not good.
And then with everything going on with pandemic, it got pushed, and it's supposed to be in January next year. We'll see. I don't know, whatever. But I'm interested in it. So sci-fi, Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley.
Right.
So
cool.
Here we go. Our trailer reaction, Chaos Walking, and go.
Oh my god.
Meow. That's not too bad.
That was a terrible crash.
Uh-oh.
We're lucky to be alive.
Whoa, stop! Don't come any closer. It's a girl. Girl. Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry. No, move. I've just never seen a girl before.
Who
What?
are you?
I'm Ray Skywalker. Sorry.
No,
I couldn't.
she's blonde.
You call it the noise. Happened to all the men on this planet. Every thought in our heads were on display.
That's not good.
Where are all the women?
They're dead.
Time to go.
What is she thinking? Where the hell is her noise?
It's strange to see everything you're thinking.
You know, it's strange for me too, not knowing what's going on in your head.
I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something.
I like your dog.
How do you know my dog?
You better watch your noise.
Snake.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
that's projecting. That's not thinking.
Get in the boat!
If you want to protect the girl, you have to leave now.
What's that?
Oh,
Keep
dog.
you safe. Keep you safe. Safe.
With her power, there's no telling what he can do. I need that girl before she wants him. How many are coming? 100. 200.
The coat is amazing.
Thousands.
Oh,
I am Todd Hewitt. Be a man. Fight.
Be quiet. I'm trying.
Come on. Fight.
Coming soon.
soon. Okay.
Huh.
It has all the earmarks for something that we would like.
Yes. And it can go terribly, terribly wrong, or it
We
could
say
be
this a
amazing.
lot. We say this a lot in trailer reactions where we're like,
We do.
it could go terribly wrong or it could be fantastic. This is one of those instances where I think that's actually a fair criticism because it is it's been delayed for so long and that it had major reshoots and stuff.
Yeah.
So with all of that, it makes me concerned specifically because it's based off of a book, of a young adult book.
Okay.
The book came out in 2011, I think is what I said. And so like it's not a super well known franchise. Like I mean, it's a worldwide phenomenon enough to get a movie or whatever, but it's not like it's Harry Potter or Hunger Games or something like that. But it doesn't have like maybe that huge base audience like those have, and so that might have been why they had the reshoots, and it could just go off the rails really quick.
Right. Well, it kind of. I mean, I saw Edge of Tomorrow and something else like the creators of or whatever. I don't remember what the other one was, but we liked Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes, a lot.
But it has that. I'm trying to think of the Will Smith and Jaden
After Earth?
Smith, After Earth. It has that feel.
Yeah.
And that was
I kind
horrible.
of I kind of felt a little bit of the Divergent series a little bit too, because it's a YA kind of thing.
Well, and Divergent was, I mean, I actually watched a couple of those, and they were at least watchable.
Yeah,
They weren't
yeah.
Hunger Games, but, you know, they were watchable.
And we loved the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
now the books, we understand what the books with those are very different than the movies and stuff.
I've had them read to me, so yes, the books are very different.
But we also are understanding of you can separate the books from the movies and still enjoy them both
Right.
for the same reasons that you enjoyed the book. You can enjoy the movie even if it's different.
Right.
And but with this, because we don't know anything about the books themselves, if you take the base material, Daisy Ridley, Tom Holland, Mads Mikkelsen, Nick Jonas, idea that men, their inner thoughts are out in the open and there's no women, like that whole process and like could be really interesting. Then there's the aliens from Signs, it looks like, you know, is Daisy Ridley, is it like in the future? Because it's kind of looks like an Apollo capsule crashing on whatever this is, if it's a Earth-like planet or whatever.
Like a Twilight Zone kind of. They think they're coming back to Earth, but they're not.
Yeah. So all of that kind of material is there that we would really like.
Yeah.
But this is one of those times where I'm just like, there was a ton of reshoots.
Yeah.
And they've been trying for 4 years to get this movie to come out.
Yeah.
And so that gives me, normally if I hear reshoots like World War Z or something like that, where they had a ton of reshoots, or the current war, speaking of Tom Holland, they had a ton of reshoots on that. So you have World War Z that the reshoots worked, and you had the current war where the reshoots
didn't.
It maybe helped, but in the grand scheme of things, the movie wasn't as good as it could have been. So I'm always hesitant to, like, I'm concerned about this movie because there's been reshoots, but this is one of those
Well, there's
ones.
a difference between reshoots, like, you know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks worth of reshoots, and 4 years where this movie hasn't come out.
Right.
That's concerning.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
I like at least the general, like, from what we're seeing in this commercial. The cinematography is really kind of cool. It's very interesting that it's future based, or at least alien based or whatever with technology, but it's almost all in the woods.
It's cowboys and aliens, right?
It's cowboys, like, so it's very kind of lo-fi with horses and
and western towns and stuff.
So I like that general idea too. I'm hesitant.
Yes.
I'm not cautiously optimistic, which is a different
right, because we have no
terminology.
Preconceived notions about this movie. Maybe if we'd read the books, we would be cautiously optimistic. But
maybe, and
we're just
and we might still too. But the general idea of this has kind of sparked my interest. But they said January 21st, 22nd, or something like that. Not in the trailer, but when the article I was reading about it earlier, of 2021, in theaters. Like, you know, I just don't know if this is not one that's going to draw me to the theaters. Now, if Netflix buys it, if Amazon buys it, or if it's on like Amazon streaming for $12.99 or whatever, that would, you know, I would pay the $12.99.
Yeah, I don't think I would at this point in time go to the movie theaters for almost anything. I think. I mean, even Wonder Woman 84 is coming out, you know, on HBO Max.
Right. We're going to wait the extra 2 weeks.
So I would find it hard to think that a movie like this is going to do anything in the movie theaters right now.
Yeah, and that's why I think that it probably will be one like what they're doing with Wonder Woman. It'll be in theaters for those places that want to see it, so probably most likely overseas, and then the States it'll stream on Amazon or something like that. So that is our thoughts on Chaos Walking. Let us know what you thought of this trailer and our thoughts behind it in the comments down below. Be nice. That is a requirement around here. We try to be nice people. Doesn't always work out. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and follow us on all the social media stuff: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Links are down in the description down below. And until next time, cult members. I always forget they call. Until next time, cult members. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.